Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? This is Mike Smee coming to you. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Like always, I always say this one's going to be quick. This one has to be quick because I have to get out and get going real early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I've been invited to go to the university. They're having what they call an innovation challenge, where it's going to be kind of like a Shark Tank, where a group of students at the universities they presenting ideas and products to like a panel, kind of like on Shark Tank, and we get to judge who becomes the winner. I'm actually, and I've been asked, been selected to be a judge. So I'm gonna have to go up to the university first thing tomorrow morning. They're actually having a career fair and expo tomorrow morning from like 9 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. So I'll be there for that. And then after that, they will get into um, their actual presentations and their contests. That's going to be tomorrow afternoon at like 5 o'clock. I'll be there for that also. And so I'm pretty excited about it. So I'll be going up for that. And so I need to get going early because I got to be there in Greensboro at like 9 o'clock. And like always, I'm always honored when I'm able to go and do these things, and it gives me a chance to actually to bridge what I'm doing here online and with my businesses back into the university because the universities really need it. They really need us as entrepreneurs to get back in there and start helping them actually change their formats a little bit and actually give them real world feedback of how things are getting done because things have changed so much. They're changing so much. So also, if you hadn't already, please go purchase your ticket for the Boot Camp National Convention. It's going to be June 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Go ahead and purchase your ticket. Like I say, I told you all I'm going to be going out this month, making my move to the universities and going out to speaking to town officials and state officials and stuff. Where that's what I'm doing now. So I'm making my move, and I'm gonna be telling them about the Appliance Boot Camp and entrepreneurship, and telling them about what we're doing for the national convention. All of that stuff I'll be mentioning while I'm out there. And I want you all. I want to be able to show them that we got good people, good standing of people that's committed and ready to go. And we got to do something. We got to have entrepreneurs within our community that can go back and actually help them at those universities. I'm not gonna say too much about the contest now. I'll speak on it when I get back from the contest. Matter of fact, I'll speak on it after after I gotta speak during the entrepreneur series next week. So next week I'll be back at North Carolina A&T speaking at the entrepreneurship series. With that, I'm looking forward to that too. So I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to do an Ed Reed and get myself kicked out before I even get there. So I'm excited to be going there. Can't wait to get there. If you would like to come on, this will be the actual link to actually come on if you would like to. Um, but like I said, I'm not going to be here long. And what we're talking about today, we're talking about the real March Madness. The real March Madness is going to probably kick off next week or the week after. I'm looking, this week is going to be like 80 something, close to 90 degrees here in North Carolina. So you know what that means. That means those refrigerators going to start going to start dropping out. The weather right now is cool enough where you don't need to turn the heat on. You don't need to turn your air conditioner on. As Chandler Purnell, who owns the heating and air conditioning company out here, says, Mother Nature just giving away free free heating and air to everybody. That's his biggest competitor, Mother Nature, right now. So right now, the refrigerators don't have to work as hard. Next couple of weeks they're gonna be falling out like flies, and we're gonna hit the refrigeration season, and we're gonna be going full blast. And then as soon as we get done with refrigeration season, we'll be going into the cooking season. School will be starting back, and people washing clothes. People will be going to the beach coming up in the spring and the summer. When that hit, they're gonna be bringing all that sand back from the beach, putting it into those washing machines and those washers, drain pumps gonna be getting clogged up. They're gonna be putting those heavy beach towels in those dryers. The dryers got to run longer. Those the dryer roll is going to be starting to go bad. So right now we're getting ready to have an onslaught of actual work, and not just for us. It's across all the skilled trades. If you're doing HVAC, next couple of weeks it's going to take off because people are going to be starting up those air conditioning units. And like going back to Parnell said, Chandler said, if they haven't called you for a service call yet this year, in about 2 weeks, their refrigerator gonna make a call to you for a service call. So we got all that stuff coming up, and this is our March Madness where we get to go crazy, come out of that slump where people haven't where people that haven't been through one or two cycles like a lot of us who've been doing our businesses for 1 or 2 years. We know the cycle now. We know, okay, we're not worried it slows down. We kind of embrace the slow down so we can kind of catch up. But now it's full speed, and now we got to go out here and we get to making our money. And with that being said, no, this is where we actually get in and you start really making some money. This is when you are somebody who took appliance boot camp at the end of the year, in January, February, and you were complaining, ain't nobody called me, why I'm not getting any calls. No, the warranty company's not reaching back. And about 2 to 3 weeks, everybody be reaching out to you, and trying to get you to come out and do some work for them. So just be patient enough and wait for the wildebeest to start running because they're gonna be running in the next couple of weeks. Same thing if you were a plumber. I was talking to one of my friends who owns a plumbing company, and I was telling him, because this is the time too. This is the time when a lot of the third party warranty reps they'll come around, and they'll try to get you to lower your prices and stuff because they know it's kind of slow, and they're betting on the fact that you don't have any money stacked up. And what they'll tell you, it's slow right now, and I can't send you no work because you one of the highest people around in your area. So that's why I can't send you no work. But if you'll sign on for a flat rate of $100, I can give you all the work you want, but I just can't send you the work right now. And what happened? A lot of people think it's the reason why that a lot of people think uh, uh, that's the reason why the work has slowed up for them because they thinking because their rates are so high, and they actually take that crazy deal and let them go. Now I was telling him, nah, it ain't that. It's just slow. Right now, it's just a slow time for everybody, but it's gonna pick up. So just tell them you can't do it for any less, and you just stay where you at. Because what's going to happen as soon as it take off, they're going to be calling you for any and everything. And I'll be honest with me, I never wanted to be the preferred contractor in any area because that means you can be making your money on volume. I didn't never because one I was always uh, 2 to 3, either one to up to three men service center. That's where I wanted to operate at. That's where I made most of my money. That's my capacity where I operated the best. So with that, I didn't need a bunch of service calls. So I never wanted to be the preferred vendor who got all the calls. I mainly a lot of times we're getting transfers and stuff that people didn't want to do, but I didn't care because I was charging them a premium price. So it didn't matter to me. I was like a catfish. Whoever fell to the bottom, I grabbed it and I just charged them the price. And then they say, no, I didn't care nothing about my cost of calls and how much billing out and stuff because I was cleaning up the board. With that, when the reps call and say we can give you more calls if you cut your prices, nah, I'm good. That's all I can do. and I would just wait my turn, and not I get in. So I want to just tell you, if you're somebody right now who wondering why things are slow, it's slow across all the areas right now. Plumbing, electrical, same thing. In a little bit. So if you're an electrician, as soon as that heat hit and they start turning on those HVAC units, those air conditioning units, what's going to happen? Those disconnects going to burn out. Same thing up in those attics. It's going to get hot up in there. Those disconnects going to burn out those attics. Those attic fan motors going to be going out. So it'll just a time where you make a bunch of money in the next couple of weeks, and you just get ready for it. You just get ready for it, and don't and like I say, the other thing too, don't don't be cutting your prices. Don't be cutting your prices thinking that that's the reason why if you're doing third party warranty they're not sending you no calls. It's just the fact that everything is slow right now. Always has been, always will be. Everybody done spent all their money with Santa Claus, and everybody waiting on tax returns or they're waiting to see if they got paid taxes. And so just wait, and usually about the middle of March, everything picks back up. January, February, always a little slow. Picks back up in March, and then go to the end of the year. So we're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat. Like I said, I gotta get out of here early because I'm gonna have to leave about 5, 6. I got to leave about 5 in the morning tomorrow to get to where I need to be at. And same thing with the ice cream business. The ice cream business, it took off last weekend. It was slow. January, February, but it took off last weekend. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can do an interview with some of the people who actually started the ice cream parlors. Just see how they're doing, and see if I can get them to actually talk. A lot of them don't want to come on. It's crazy, with the ice cream parlor. A lot of the people who are doing it are people who are actually using it as a retirement vehicle, and they're close to they 60 and above. Most majority of the people who have came in that's really rocking it. They 60 and older, and they don't want to tell anybody. They don't want to tell anybody. And so with that, they I don't know. I might be able to get them where they're not talking. I have to see if I can do something to get them to actually tell you about the ice cream parlor business without saying much of their without devoting too much of their actual inner workings of the business of what's going on. But that ice cream parlor, it is taking off, and is really doing it to the fact to the point now where I got to get a walk-in freezer. I got to get an outside walk-in freezer to actually accommodate everything we got going on. All right. Greg B. So what's up, Mike and ABC? What's happening, Greg? Stoker Reviews. What's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Stoker Reviews. Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Quint? Paul Brown. What's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, what's going on, Paul? Thompson Appliance. What's up, everyone? Hey, how you doing, Thompson? Mr. Mechanical. Mike, what's up, champ? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Mechanical? Uh, Terry the Electrician. What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? If you would like to come on, that's the link to come on. Like I said, I'm only gonna be here about 30 minutes because I got to jump out of here. Thompson Appliance. That's why I'll focus on them seal systems. Yeah, if you want to do the seal system, man, it's a lot of work, a lot of work out here on the seal system repairs. Like I say, I've been backsliding. I keep saying I'm totally done with this with this appliance stuff. But let me see if I can show you. I got if you look right there, there goes a compressor and evaporators right there. I got two compressors. I got two compressors I'm gonna do this week. And like I say, I saw somebody had posted in another group. When you give people the FU price, I mean, you don't want to do it, but you just give them a crazy price. Hoping they don't. That's what happened there with those two. I gave a crazy price. I said they ain't gonna take it. If they take it, it'd be worth it. Doggone thing, take it. But then they took the price without even pushing back. So I'm gonna do those two this week, and that take me one day to do them, and I think they 1900 and a 1600. So that give me, let me add it up, and it'll take me uh, about 2 hours. I'm gonna get it done before 1 o'clock. 1900 plus 16, and that'll be 3500. I'll be able to make about $3,500 for about 4 hours worth of work, and they supply the parts. So I'm gonna go there and knock it out, and that'll be one day I'm gonna knock out this week. I'm gonna probably do it Thursday. I'm still waiting on a condensing unit for 1 unit. Greg B, I've been getting a lot of repeat customers lately. Guess I've been doing it too long. Yeah, yeah. They go. Customers start coming back, and good thing too, Greg. I saw Greg. Greg hit an Easter egg this weekend. He had like 800 some dollars before 10 o'clock, and that's the thing. When we do these, when we used to do that before 12 challenge and all that stuff, that won't us just making stuff up and whatnot. Those were real numbers of real money that we were making for before 12 o'clock. And Greg had one like 800 something before 10, and those were real numbers. That if you really push and really push and stuff, uh, matter of fact, you don't even really have to push. If you just be consistent with your job, they'll pop up every they pipe up pop up quite. It ain't gonna be something once every blue moon. They'll pop up quite frequently where you get a hit like Greg got. Matter of fact, um, let me see. I have to show the what's it called. If I did, I have to show the people address or phone number. I want to do that. But we got one of those too. Greg had an inverter. We got an inverter that we're actually changing on tomorrow. So my nephew's changing the inverter, and that's one of those $800 jobs that Greg was talking about. Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, it's just the inverter. So what happened on some of those units? Let me find out what. Give me a second. I gotta pull it up. Uh, Trying to see if I can pull it up without showing the person's name and address. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay, but anyway, this was an actual decor. This actual decor refrigerator, but it actually was made by Whirlpool, and they need the actual inverter. So with that, that's gonna be one of those $800 jobs. It's a built-in decor. So hopefully it's just the inverter, not gonna need the actual compressor on it. Keys DB. How's the new ice cream machines working out, Mike? Oh man, they're working out great. I have my other one right now. I'm trying to decide. I got it for sale. Matter of fact, I need to look before I go. If Because I got several people who say they come to buy it. So I told the first one here they can get it. But yeah, they're working out good. I definitely need them now because uh, trying to see. Yeah, don't like I get. They haven't sent me no email. I told them if they get it, they have to come after Wednesday. Um, they did send me some. Okay, let me get that. Uh, as a matter of fact, they did get a hit back. But yeah, they're doing great because I definitely need them. Because right now, I got to do how many? 20. I think I counted 24. We got to have 24 3-gallon tubs out by Wednesday morning. So they'll come in tomorrow while I'm gone, and they'll make the ice cream. We have 24 3-gallon tubs to go out Wednesday morning. So and those are good. When you're doing that, yeah, I don't care about that. I tell. So what happened? We charge $45 for a 3-gallon tub. Um, I got 24 times 45. That's like $1,000. The most expensive, so that's $1,080 that are gross. The most for any one of those ice creams is about $12 for me to make. So if I just do 12 times 24, and that's including the labor. That's me including my labor in there. So I got about $288 in that $1,088, $1,080. Matter of fact, I got more than that because I already got some already got to go. I got 12 already made that somebody's picking up Wednesday. But they got to make 24 for tomorrow. I had an order come in. With that, that's almost $700 there before we even open that we got to start the day off, and not including the sales and stuff you get through the day. So if you're doing that combination of wholesaler, we got an event that they want us to do. Lady, that's why I just texted. She want us to do an event this weekend. They're doing something out in Raleigh, and they want us to go. That's another thing too. Now that everybody's starting to do these events, you what's it called? You get a lot of people calling you fill in. So what happens? A lot of times, some of the events you don't know if you're going to get in. You have to actually apply, and then you make the first round. Like we made the first round cut of Dream Fest with J. Cole, but then it came back around on the second one. We didn't make the cut, so we had already had told people thought that we were going to J. Cole, and then you found out that you what's it called that you didn't make the second cut. Well, what happened? This is my first time knowing this. A lot of people commit to two or three different venues, and so if they don't make that cut, they'll go to the next bigger one or whatever. But anyway, the person who did make the cut, they're not able to go to one of their venues, which is a nice size venue, and so they're asking us to actually fill in for them at that venue. So they say, cool, we'll fill in. So that's what happening now. So you're getting a lot of people calling, saying, hey, can you come here to our venue? The person that we had was coming is not coming now. We'll love to have you there. So you have the mobile ice cream going, you have the inside shop going, and you have the wholesaling going, and it adds up. It adds up. Stoker review. Hey Mike, I ordered that book, The Guide to Understand Financial Statement. It just came in. Okay, good stuff. And the way he's talking about is this right here. This book right here. Um, and I'm gonna start going over. I can't go over it until after next Wednesday because I'm not saying any. I want to go through the stuff that I'm doing right now with the universities and stuff, and then I'll come back after next Wednesday. I'll come back and we're gonna go through the proper way that you vet businesses and that you proper way you vet business. And in the process of doing that, that's how you actually then be able to get your data and all that stuff to present to people if you want to get investors and get people to buy in. So we're gonna start doing that after next week. I don't want to jump into that. Excuse me, and like I say, and be like Ed Reed, be done said something. Next thing you know, they telling me they don't want me to come speak and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna hold off. Reggie Crew. Hey Mike. Hey ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Reggie? There you go. Greg B. That was one job, 15 minutes. Man, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that inverter is probably I think it's either one or two screws and plug in two connectors and you're gone. That's good stuff. Um, there you go. Greg B, I caught some flack because they don't understand how I made that on inverter, but they don't know that inverter was $1,000. But I was they don't know that that inverter was $1,000. But I was able to find another and save the customer $800. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think how much did I pay for my inverter? Let me see how much did we pay for our inverter. I paid 177 for my inverter, shipping and everything, $177. And we let the customer know up front. If it's the inverter, then it's one price. If it's a if you find out there's a compressor, then it will have to be another price. So you want to start with the inverter, and but that will be actually included with the price of changing out the compressor. Uh, Greg B. One guy said I ain't gonna be in business long term. Yeah, I've been told that. Yeah, I've been told that. I've been told that so many times. Oh God, I've been told that so many times. It's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that one. I remember, I remember one time somebody uh, I gotta be careful because, like I say, so many people listen and stuff. I have to be mindful now of what I say, and because I was actually surprised. One of my friend that owned a plumbing company, you all remember him. He owns a bunch of franchises and restaurants. But I was actually really surprised. He called me. He called me on Sunday, and he was coming back from one of his franchise meetings and where they had their national conference, and he was one of the keynote speakers on stage. And I was actually, I was actually surprised when he told me that he was looking at my videos. On his way there, he was looking at some of my videos and how some of my videos actually helped him, and that I was spot on with his plumbing business. And I couldn't believe it because, like I said, I look at these guys who really are doing really major things, things that I would like to be doing. Like I said, he owns numerous restaurants, and I would like to do those things. And he got numerous rental properties. For them to say that they listen to what we're talking about and it helps, that's very is very I don't know, humbling, I guess you would say. That he looks at that. But the fact that he looks, I don't mind. 'Cause we're pretty tight. But today, I actually was surprised. It was a guy that lives here. I can say his name. I don't think he would mind. Um, I ain't gonna do that. But it's a guy who's pretty prominent in the community. I've known him for a while. People here, if I say he owns a bunch of gas. He still owns gas stations. Uh, God knows just about everything. Storage units, uh, car washes. He owned a bunch of I have to be careful. I'll leave it that. But he owns a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I was jumping in what I call chick magnet, which is the channel truck. It's warmed up now, so I drive that a lot more, and that we now have gotten everything kind of pretty much shaken out. So I put a lot more miles on my actual little channel truck now because now, like I say, we got it pretty much tuned, and I want to drive it further and further. So I'm putting a lot more miles on it. Still shaking everything out, making sure everything is tight and stuff. I tell everybody when you build a car or a truck from the ground up like that, the person who's doing the build, they do 80 to 90% of it. And it's kind of like when I was doing engineering work. Engineers we used to say, we when we develop a new product, we do 80 that first 80 to 90%. That's the easy part. When we put it together and put it out there, that's easy. The hard part is the last 20 to 10%, and we couldn't find those problems. Those are problems that the customer is going to have to find because we can't put it through all the different scenarios and all the stuff that the customer is going to do. We can only limit it certain ways. Everybody's gonna be doing stuff crazy. They're gonna have dirty power and all that stuff. So with us, we get it about 80 to 90% complete, and then we have to rely on the customers to actually then find the last 20 or the last 10% of the problem. And that's why you get change orders, you get new rev numbers, because they'll find an issue, you'll correct it, and you put it out there. But that's the same thing when you build a truck like that. He'd build it and he'd get it 80 to 90% repaired, and then from there you got to drive it and put it through to find those last 20 to 10%. And I will tell you this: if you're not handy with doing so, you don't want to turn any wrenches or anything. You better have a big pocketbook to let them go ahead and fix everything, because what happens as you start to do more stuff and stuff that hasn't been foreseen, they didn't know, it can cost you money because they're not going to do that for free. Those things. That's something extra. So you get it there, and then you got to be responsible for taking it the rest of the way. Now, if you don't want to do that, you need to find somebody who builds that specific type of product that you have. So it's a company I could have went to uh, down Charles Tauber down there. I forget the name of it. But M Build Series, M Build Series. That's all they do is build M37s and stuff. I could have taken it to them, but it would have been like $40,000, and I got it back completed. All nothing. All I had to do was just drive it. But he charged about 40,000 to do it, and it's about two year wait list to get in there. So I didn't M Build Series. That's the name of his company. I didn't want to put that much money into it, and I didn't want to wait that long. So with this, I got it for done a little less than half the price, and with that, I've been able to fix the other little small stuff, and I actually enjoy fixing the little small stuff that I'm finding, and I'm actually learning more about the truck the more I drive it. But yeah, I was jumping into my small truck. I got off the topic, jumping into my little truck. He came up to me, and he was like, "You the ice cream man?" I was like, "Yeah," and he introduced himself. I was like, "Oh wow, yeah, I no, I've known about you forever. The first time we've met," and he was like, "Okay," and so from there, I got out the truck and started talking to him, and he was asking me about the appliance repair business, and I couldn't believe what he said. He was thinking about sending his nephew or his grandson or somebody that does something for him. He said, "I'm thinking about sending him up here." And I was like, "Come on, let me show you in." So I go in, I showing him that, showing him other stuff, and then from there, him and I just had a great conversation, and he was telling me about all his real estate deals that he had done within the town, and how much he paid for this building, how much he sold it for that, and him and I had just a great talk, and because I just do small stuff. I only got about 4 or 5 things going on. When he's talking, he got 100 and some things going on all at the same time. And then he asked me, "When do you go to sleep?" And I was like, I said, "I only do had 4 things. You got hundreds of things. When do you sleep?" And him and I laugh and stuff. But that made me kind of to be able to talk to him and to see him. Like I say, if you saw him, you wouldn't think that you would think he's just a regular person, which he is just a regular person. But he ain't driving no Ferrari. He's not wearing no Rolex. He's not wearing no three-piece suit. He's just you would think he was just a regular guy just walking down the road. That's well, nothing fancy about. But he was the look of everybody that I know who are millionaires. That's the same look. When I see them, it's just a simple look. The millionaires just a very simple look. It's not that flashy. You wouldn't be able to tell. Every millionaire that I know, they are truly millionaires. It's just a simple look. He had on some Brooks sneakers because he said he had an ingrown toenail, so he had to get him some good shoes. He had some Brooks sneakers, a pair of just regular jeans, uh, just regular shirt, regular jacket, and it just it's just regular. And like I said, all of the millionaires I don't know any of them that do any fancy stuff. All of them drive trucks. You know, um, that's it. But nobody's driving no Mercedes Benz or nothing flashy. They all of them drive pickup trucks. For one, they drive a pickup truck because they're going on to their projects. They're building stuff and all that, and you driving out to places on the job sites and stuff like that, or you actually doing stuff. You got to tote stuff. You go. I actually like the service. I like the vans now better than the actual pickup truck. Especially now that I drive. Uh, uh, I actually drive uh, with the ice cream and stuff like that and poodles, and I much rather have the van. But I have an actual dump truck if I need to move stuff. But that's what I like to drive, and so you might see me. I'm looking for another one right now, so you see me out. I'll be driving the van. I actually love it. I can go everywhere that you can go in that truck also. SQ Services. What's up, family? Hey, how you doing? Pristine Quality Appliance Repair. Hey, brother Mike, ABC fam, big up. Hey, what's going on? Uh, Thompson Appliance. When you make so much, people will want you to count. People always want to count your money when you make so much. Yeah, they do. A lot of people, don't know their cost of what it actually costs them to actually run their business. They don't know that, and so most of the time they operating at a loss. And I always ask those people at that time when they tell me, "Are you charging too much?" I was asking, "Do you have health insurance?" They didn't have health insurance. They didn't have no emergency fund. They didn't have no retirement fund. I remember asking one guy, "What you gonna do before you retire?" I'm wearing knee pads. What no? How knee pads? What knee pads got to do if you retire? Where if I wear my knee pads, then my knees won't go bad and I can keep working. I was like, oh, that's a bad retirement plan. But yeah, they didn't have no retirement plan or anything uh, uh, planned out to actually make that transition of getting out the truck. I'll be honest, you can do this thing up until your later years. I've been retired pretty much since I was 30, but right now I'm really retired, especially right now with this daylight saving time. Last couple of mornings it's been cold, and you wake. That's one of the great days. You wake up I wake up in the morning and I look. It's 8 o'clock, and it's too cold for me to get out. I get back in the bed. I lay back down in the bed, and I get to sleep until I get tired of sleeping. Then I get on up and get to moving. This morning, what's it called? I had a new ice cream freezer the guy got delivered, and I got back in the bed because it was cold this morning, and I said, "Shoot, man!" And 8 o'clock came too early, so I said, I'm laying back down, and the guy called me, but he left it right behind the store, so I had to take that over to Miss Joyce. She actually buys ice cream from us, and they're doing so well. They want to expand their flavors, so we're expanding the flavors for them. Stoker reviews. Mike, are you going to make more of the ice cream carts? Yeah, I'm gonna have to because what's happening, I got people who want to rent them, and I might be double booked, especially uh, during the actual graduation time. A lot of people are calling about renting them for graduation, and I like those carts. So all I gotta do is just drive and drop them off, and they got don't have to worry about them no more. Hearing good, slick. Salute. All right, thanks. Patrick Young. What's good, Mike ABC? What's good, ABC fam? All right. Grade B, Millionaire Next Door tells you the number one vehicle for millionaires is a truck, the F-150. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. F-150. Number one truck for me. And like I say, everyone I know, that's what they drive. They drive trucks. Everyone I know, they drive trucks. I don't know any of them who have any type of sports cars or anything like that. Now they have classic cars. I will say that they have classic cars that they have. But what you see them in every day, what you see them in every day is mainly just a pickup truck, and that's about it. But like I said, I gotta get out of here because I need to pack up and get things ready to get moving. Because I gotta take I want to take shirts and stuff up there for the students that's gonna be participating and stuff. I gotta get packed up to take brochures. I got a lot of stuff I need to take, and I want to shoot some footage while I'm up there with the kids and whatnot. So I'll be back on Thursday, but I might go live tomorrow if I'm because I got a break because my the first thing I have to do is from 9 to 11, 9 to 1 in the morning, and then I don't go back I don't go back to judge the competition until 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So they got tours and set up for us. I might yeah, I'm gonna do the tours. I ain't been on the campus and tour through the buildings and stuff in a long time, so I'm gonna do the tours and stuff, and I gotta get some footage on that. Terry the electrician. Yeah, laughing. Yeah, gonna get some knee pads. Mike living a good life. Yeah, this if you're doing appliance repair, you living a good life. I'm telling you, you doing you living a great life. If you out here and if you earning a living doing appliance repair, you having a great life, a great life. Patrick Young, Mike did my first repair in 2 years. I did a bake element replacement on electric range at Frigidaire. Okay, congratulations, man. Getting back into it. Getting back into it. That's good stuff. And like I tell people, this is a great life if you can do it. I remember I was telling somebody earlier this weekend. I was telling them about when I was out there in the truck and stuff doing appliance repair. You always had some breaks in your time. And one of the things I used to love to do, I'm gonna try to get back into trying to play the guitar again. But I was trying to play the guitar for a long time. One of the things I would love to do, I would always be near like a music loft or Mars Music or someplace where they had like instruments and stuff. And that's what I would do. If I had some time, I'll swing into there and pick up the guitar and play around and stuff for about 30, 40 minutes. Then go on to my next stop. You got you. It's a job. It's a job that is the best job in the world. You make enough money, you have enough time, you meeting good people. Unlike the electrician or the plumber or the HVAC, you're not stuck in the attic, you're not stuck up under the house. You're in the inside where it's rarely fairly clean, air conditioned, and it's just a great life, a great life, great life. And you make enough money to be able to really enjoy stuff, really enjoy stuff. You know, like I say, I'm getting ready to take a vacation in May. I get to, we'll be going out to Aruba, so I'll be down in Aruba for like a week or so. So you get to take your family to go do those things, and if you follow the five banking account method, like I tell you all to do, and you're separating your money, so you get that profit account. You know, you can slide on out and have a good time, and don't have to. You can have a good time. Don't have to worry about when you down there vacation and stuff. If you're gonna have money to pay for this and pay for that, you can go out there and kind of splurge. You know. Uh, Patrick Young now since point and premiere one year alone. There you go. What's up, Tyran? Tyran. So what's up, Mike and ABC fan? Tyran is actually performing for us during our national convention. So buy those tickets. Like I say, link is in the description. Click on it and buy those tickets and get them out there. And we're gonna actually have some tickets. People are actually donating tickets. So if you would like to donate some to the to some high school students and stuff, buy a ticket and donate it to a high school student. We have an interest in them wanting to get into. So, Greg B, yeah, appliance repair make you look at money differently. A person would tell you something is expensive. You be saying in your head, that ain't not. Yeah, yeah. I have that quite a bit. I remember one time. What was it? Uh, oh, it was just recently. Somebody had called me. Somebody getting into appliance repair. They're getting into appliance repair. You know how you call around, you get the insurance quotes and stuff like that. I think they had quoted him about $500 or something for almost for a year insurance. And they were asking me, do I think that was too much? I said, $500 ain't nothing. No, no, go ahead and get it. But that's what went through my mind. $500, doing appliance repair. $500 ain't much money when you're doing appliance repair. And it make you forget that other people don't have it like that and can't get it. Because like for instance, uh, I had my truck parked out and a rock shot up and it hit the window and bust the window on my van. So I had to take it to go get the window replaced. And I remember calling the guy, told him I need to get a window replaced, and I think it was like $400 some. And I called him up and I said I need to get a window replaced. And he was like, you want to put it on your insurance? I was like, how much is it? He said like $420. Oh man, no, go ahead, replace. You want to go? He was like, you sure? Yeah. But we gotta have half before we order. Just go ahead and pay for everything and go. No, so but that's what appliance repair do. It gets to a point where $400 or $500 is not any money. You just go ahead and get it replaced and just get it done. And you stuff like that. You don't even quite care much about it. Just go ahead and get it done. So I have to be careful about that. I remember one time, this was a while back. They were talking about. I was talking to some people about getting a computer. They were talking about they didn't have no computer for the kids. I'm like, you got no computer? How your kids do their homework? They have to go to the library or have to go to somebody's house. They got. Why you go buy a computer? I was saying a computer ain't for like $300, $400. Why you go buy one? And they was like, you got like that. For you, that's nothing, but for us, that's a lot of money. And it had been so long and removed since $400 was a lot of money to me. I shouldn't say that. God knows, because people listening. Oh God, I shouldn't say that. But it's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. From doing appliance repair, where you got cash flow coming in all the time, and not just appliance repair, doing skilled trades. You got cash flow coming in all the time. You get to a point where that's not a lot of money. $200 to $300. It's not a lot of money at all. And you don't think much of it. You don't think much of it at all. But you have to be mindful. But for some people, that is a lot of money. And same thing. I have to even even with even with the even with the ice cream. I don't think I be thinking $5. $5 is not any money to go out and grab no ice cream. Versus like if we go out to eat, if I take my family out to eat, you looking at 150 $200. If we go to a nice restaurant, if we go to just a very basic restaurant, it's going to cost me $100 just to go get fish plates. No, because for four people, if I go out for four people, it's going to cost me $100 to get fish plates for everybody. So I don't look at ice cream being $5 as a lot of money. All right. Thompson appliance spare. When you make $500 to $1,000 a day, yeah, $500 is not nothing. Yeah, it gets to a point where you have to be mindful of that, and you have to be mindful of people's situations. I feel for people where that is that does make and break them. Oh, also the young guy that used to work for me. You all know him. He helped me build his. He actually, he been working and stuff. He actually got him a house. So he now has him a house. He called me and said he wanted me to come to his house with him. So so I was like, I'll definitely be there. Be the best housewarming I ever went to. So he invited me out to his housewarming. So hopefully, when I go to his housewarming, I'm gonna hopefully be able to interview him, and hopefully that'll be an inspiration to people. But a lot of you all knew his story, his flight. That was the first time I had to start with somebody who really, 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 and he's still getting it. He's still getting it out the mud. But get to a point where he pretty much has stable himself off. Yeah, I'm glad he's coming along. Yeah, he is coming up. He is. When I go to his housewarming, I get an interview with him. So once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I might go live. I might go live tomorrow if I have a little bit of time throughout the day. So if I go live tomorrow, I go live from North Carolina A&T, and kind of show you all what's going on. Once again, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye bye.